How's everybody doing? Good. Listen, I had to use the Keisha's laptop. So she bought two laptops, one for me and one for her. She got herself a nice good one. So I'm gonna be using that one because it's a good one. Mine is just fucked up. So I had a nap. I took a nap. Let's see, and it was quite a nap. Let me tell you, it was quite a nap. Guys, I don't want you to donate monies on the chat. I'd rather you donate money on the Zelly, where I get it directly. If you donate money on the super chat, I'm not gonna get it until a month and a half from now. So I would prefer that you donate your money on Zelly, and it goes directly to me on my 347-485-6258 number, or on PayPal. Keisha Farmer. www.paypal.me/Keisha Farmer, or Zelly, Fernando Prudhomme, my phone number, 347-485-6258. I get it directly. And if it's to PayPal, it goes through the company. I have two business accounts. One where all the money goes to the company, and one for my own private expenses, which is the Zelly. And I prefer you donate on the Zelly. That's the account I'm trying to build up for my trip. Hopefully, I can leave tomorrow in the afternoon to the Florida Keys. So I got my coffee. I plan to do this most of the night. I do have some weed that was given to me by Alex Rodriguez. And I gotta give him a shout out for that. Thank you, Alex, from Dallas. Walter, Tyler, Macy, Kyra from New Orleans. I need to give you readings. I need our consultations. So we will do that when I get back on Wednesday from wherever it is that I'm going. Okay? So we can catch up, okay? Uh, and then I cancel the readings for this weekend so I can celebrate my birthday weekend. So I'm going to sit here and just chill. I got some, a nasty mosquito or wasp or bites, and they always like to get me from time to time. And they hurt, and I never see it coming. I'm never aware, but that's just the nature of the beast. I have some grits. I love grits. I've been eating very hefty. Mm. You'd love my grits because I make it with garlic, fresh garlic. Mm-hmm. Fresh almond milk and other herbs to make it just tasty. Mm-hmm. What do you mean? Mm-hmm. Thank you, everybody. Happy birthday. Yes, thank you. I'm just coming too, since I just woke up, right? I had a nice sleep, a nice nap. Mm. Now, Marsa Wilburn. Marsa, you got receipts. Jaded Wolf. He never got the reading. Maria Wilburn. Well, then, Maria Wilburn, you'll be first. Let's put you on the board. Let me see if I can misspell your name correctly. Maria. The number is 347-485-6258. Let's read Maria. Let me find out Maria's full name. Maria, Marea, Wilburn. So let's put Maria Wilburn first. Maria. Oops. Let me get hide the markers. Okay. Maria Wilburn. Let's take the first 10. The first 10. Maria Wilburn. Right? Okay. I didn't know about that, Mrs. Wilburn. So we'll take care of that. I'll review today for that. And let's say Jasmine A. Okay. Sapphire Turner. I remember you, Sapphire Turner. Sapphire Turner, you will be next after Maria Wilburn. Let's see. Let me see how I can spell your name. Sapphire. Saffiyah. Sapphire. Now let's put you right here. Sapphire. I woke up and Miss Farmer is not in the house at the moment. So let's see, Sapphire. Trying to get your right spelling, the correct spelling of your name. Huh. Sapphire, your name just disappeared. Turner, your name is Turner. Yeah, I'm a little mellow. I just woke up, and I just had some coffee, so I'm perking myself up. To Turner. I've been working since this morning. Because you can't leave on vacation or leave. It doesn't matter where you go, and leave things unturned or undone. Turner. All right. And who else? Let's see. So I'm trying to make a list on the board of the people that I want to read That way I don't get up all the time to write the names down. I want to put down the first 10 names. Okay. Like Rich. Okay. Jaded Wolf, you ready? Yes, I'm okay. It was heavy, and I got this new batch of weed, and it's strong. It's what is it? Texas weed. So it's very heavy. Akaya, the number. Let me write the number. 347 485. 347 485 6258. There's the number. Okay, last five, Jaded Wolf. Oh boy, no, oh boy. Michaela Green. I remember you, Michaela. Did you get your reading, Michaela Green? I remember you, Michaela. So, Michaela Green, you are Michaela Green, you're third. Okay. Kaya, try again with Zelly. Try again. And if not, go to PayPal. I'll put the link now. It's the one that we've always used. Let's see. That. /. There, you put PayPal. .me / Keisha Farmer or Zelle. And my phone number 347 485 6258. Let's do that. No, because I won't get the money until a month and a half from now. Let's try it again. This is my Saturn again. It's something that I have to live with. A. Okay. And that's my number under Zelly. So Jasmine S goes after Kia. Jasmine S. Okie dokie. Ooh. There we go. Mm-hmm. There we go. Take one bone bite. I'm reading you guys' chat. Can someone tell? Is it paradise? Cuckoos? Explain to her what that is, what a consultation is. A consultation is a reading, a session. It's both. It's whatever comes out in the reading, right? Whatever comes out in the reading. It won't be general. It'll be very specific for sure. Mm-hmm. Miss Farmer just came in. I should double check for those of you guys who have claimed to have gotten read. Miss Farmer will check that out. So right now, I'm gonna lower the screen. Like this. And I'm gonna lower the screen. Hey.
They need to put the phone numbers on the PayPal payments.
I don't know. The 3 people claim that they've paid before and they never got their readings. Maria Wilburn, she says she got receipts. Sapphire Turner says she paid and never got the reading. Michaela Green says she tried to pay through Zelle, but never got it. Never was able to get to Zelle for some reason. That's just do it to PayPal. And Jasmine claimed that she's paid already. These people already paid. According to them, they've already paid.
Michaela just paid. Samantha just paid. You need to put her name in. Samantha Holt.
Samantha Holt, I hear that she just paid. Samantha Holt.
The water's gonna fall.
I'm right. I'm watching it move. What's the last name?
Holt.
Holt. Samantha Holt. Okay. I feel that's a little bit too long.
Emily Bose.
Emily Boucher. Emily Boucher. I remember you, Boucher. Okay. I'll write the other names as soon as I read these. Okay. Okay. Emily Boucher. I think what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna bring the board down. Hold on. Okay. All right. Let us begin. Now we're gonna move swiftly. I got Maria Wilburn. Maria Wilburn. I hope you're listening. Maria Wilburn. This is your spread. Okay. Maria Wilburn. Oops. Something fell out. Okay, Ms. Wilburn. Good. This is for you. I'm shuffling the cards. The cards seem to be shuffling nicely and quite fluently, if I may add. We are going to do the Aleister Crowley deck, and we are going to do the weight deck. Okay? Let's find out. Let's see what's coming. Okay? Let's see what's coming for you. 7 cards. All right? 7 cards on the East. What's coming? What you're going through right now. All right? What are you going through right now? What are you going through right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And what has transpired before? Okay. And now we are going to find out the subconscious processes that have been going on that help shape the events that you've been going through. Here we have the weight deck. Okay. I hope you're feeling nice. Hope you're feeling good. It's a nice night, a little breezy, but it's a nice breezy given the circumstances, right? All right. We put here 3, the power of 3. Here we have the subconscious processes that are governing the spread. Okay. Now, before we begin, what questions are you looking to answer? Hold up. Think about it in your head. Don't give the answer. Just think about it in your head. What you are thinking and what you want to see happen. What you want to hear concerning this reading. Okay, we are going to begin. Again, if you guys are going to give donations, please give them 347-485-6258, which is Zelly, or the PayPal on the Keystra Farmer. Miss Farmer, can I ask a request? Can I have some orange juice? Orange juice. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Orange juice, it'll pick me up. It'll pick me up. Okay. Let's look, Miss Wilburn, what you've been through. What you've been through in the past. And what you're going through now. And what's coming. So let's see what you've been through. Okay, you've had some conflict, some drama, some strife going on. Although you have not been worried, uh, there's been some financial losses or some money depleting, either obligations or bills or money not coming in. And this has caused certain conflict, certain strife. Thank you so much. Thank you. And that happens, Um, things were not in their proper place and were not particularly balanced. Um, when things are not balanced, nothing will run through right or works correctly. I don't see that in the past you've been through, and I'm talking about maybe the last 6 months. You've had a little bit of financial trouble, but nothing major, nothing big. There may have been some legal maybe issues I see here for some of you. May I have the birthday, Miss Wilburn? If you can write it out for me. Wilburn. Okay. Is that June 11th, 1974? Okay. You realize that you're born on a master number 11, which is Pisces, Neptune in the 12th house. So feeling powerless and feeling incapable is something that you're very familiar with. Don't sweat it. So you have to understand why you're here, Ms. Wilburn. You're number 11. Number 11 is a master number along with 22. That means that you are an advanced soul. You're here to learn, to advance your soul through suffering. The more you suffer, the higher the degree of advancement of your soul. So you chose to come here and experience a certain degree of pain and suffering in order to advance your soul. In so doing so, you radiate a light about you, an aura about you. Now, you're a very smart person and very keen to what's happening. And there's a part of you that accepts it, that understands it, and embraces it. Now, what's helping you subconsciously or the source of your inner strength. You go through a lot of shit, Miss Wilburn, but you have the power within you to overcome it. Look at you standing on top, fighting the other obstacles, and you triumphantly have both arms grasped on either end of the pole with legs apart, fighting, just fighting. So you have a fighting spirit. And in the end, look at that happiness, the Ten of Cups, fulfillment. That's what's going to happen after such a struggle. You've been through the worst, the devil, Capricorn, but you've shown the devil that you can handle yourself and you can take care of business. Now, what's happening now? What's going on now? This is what's going on now. You're more serious. The fun times and the games are done. You're more serious and you're about work, about studying, about learning, about being serious and taking things a lot more serious. You're going through a sober period. No, it's like the world is judging you. There was some witchcraft and interference, but you are very strong and you have someone that prays for you, that looks after you and makes sure that you don't fall into a lot of trouble. When it comes to sex and pleasures of the bedroom, there's still a little bit of a dry spell here, but it's only temporary. There's someone that you are probably dating or contemplating dating, but you don't love this person. You're not in love with this person. And you don't want to have a relationship with this person. That's what it appears here. Or maybe you might have wanted to, and might have wanted to done a spot on the person so that you can be with that person, or maybe to push the person away. In any event, there's someone here that you no longer care for, or you don't love in that way. You have a lot of virtue to you. You're not going to hurt someone by pretending to love them when you really don't love them. You're very honest about that. Even if it kills the other person, you are true to yourself and you keep it honest, despite the fact that this may be hurtful. Subconsciously, you're being motivated. You don't want to cause pain and hurt. You know what it is to be in pain and go through pain and hurt. This is a very violent card, and you've been to those dark periods. You don't wish that on your own enemy. Now it's time to focus on making money or obtaining a goal that will require your full concentration. That's what you're doing now. And you're following advice. You're listening to someone. You're calling either myself or another astrologer or reader. You're seeking advice. You want answers. You want guidance. And you are getting the proper guidance here. Now, let's see what's coming. Let's see what's coming. What's heading your way now? The devil. reversed. Okay, that means the things are going to get much more easier for you. Here we saw the devil upright, and that was the past. Now here we see the devil. See? The devil reversed, meaning that the devil is out of your life. The temptations and trials that you've been through, you have passed. Love is coming for you. There's the Venus, the Empress, the Venus, the goddess of love. So love is coming for you. Yes, Ms. Wilburn. Love is coming. I tell you, it's never too late for romance. Never too late for romance. Oh, I love him. Loving it. Okay. Oh, pregnancy. You might get pregnant and have a baby. Oh my God, is that true? Is that what you want? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. If it's not a pregnancy, an actual baby, it may be the birth of a new business or a corporation or partnership or an idea that can bring you a lot of money. Again, I see you here being very focused on making money and focusing on some particular goal. So, yes, I see that. Oh my God. But if you're gonna have a baby right now, it might not be a good idea financially. It costs a lot to raise a baby. You might not be financially ready. You might need to save your coins. Huh? You might need to save your coins. If this is the situation, okay, it might be a company that you want to see that like your baby. And that could be the symbolic pregnancy here, if it's not a literal pregnancy. Prudence, Virgo, reversed. You got to make sure that what you're doing honestly. You're building a foundation, and the foundation is built honestly. If it's faulty, it'll come down, crashing down on you sooner or later. But there's a part of you that's uncertain, that you don't know what you want. Like, you don't know what you want to do. If you want to have a baby, if it is a baby and you are within childbearing age, or if you want to go into business for yourself, by yourself, and separate from the workforce, you're not quite sure which direction to go, which direction to take. Or there are multiple directions too. These are different colored prisms. There are multiple directions that you can go, but you don't know which one you want, which one to focus on. But whatever you choose, look at that. It says success. Success, that's the Ace of Taurus. Again, the money. So you're going to do well. Congratulations. Take your time, write things down, cross check. Don't discuss your ideas with everybody because you got haters out there. But it looks like you're on the right track in your thinking. Keep your concentration on the money or on some project that's going to bring you dividends. Now let's look at the subconscious processes that is governing the spread with the Rider deck. Okay, the Reiki business. The Reiki business, that's the baby. It's in its infancy. And you're going to be a fine healer once you get it together. I see this business jumping off the ground in 2.5 years. I don't know how when you started and what machination is going to take for you to put it where it needs to be, but you're going to be popping in 2.5 years. Congratulations. Here are the subconscious processes. There is no conflict coming your way concerning it. No conflict. No one coming to charge at you to hurt you. So that's good, number one. Number two, you're not going to be defeated. No one's going to be waiting for you at the end of the line to try to destroy you or destroy your business. is reversed. Very, very good. And the last card, Virgo. You know exactly what you want and you know how to do it and you know how to bring it about on your own, by yourself, for yourself, unaided. You have your own wisdom of how to do things. Stick to it. You are excellent. Thank you very much, Mrs. Wilburn. It looks like that's all that I needed to say. Do you have any questions? Do you have any questions? You are allowed 3 questions. Uh, so, Ms. Wilburn, write for me the first question. If you have any questions. Okay, no questions, no questions. Fine, very good. Yes, I can see the past lives and spiritual gifts, but it's too large of a magnitude to discuss here. Okay? Any other questions? Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Oh, uh, La Flaca, I have a question. What does the card say about my lovely friend? Okay, hold on, La Flaca. Maria Wilburn, will my mediumship give stage? They're always going to be there. They're not going anywhere. You have your gifts, they never leave you. They may go dormant depending on what you're doing, if you're not using them or not. But if you're not using them, they usually go dormant, but they don't go away. It's part of you and part of your bloodline. Thank you, Ponce. Thank you. All right. I'm glad that you enjoyed the reading. Next will be Sapphire Turner. Sapphire Turner, give me 1 second, Miss Turner, while I get some more orange juice. Sapphire Turner. Sapphire Turner, is she in the house? Sapphire Turner. Oh, great, Sapphire Turner. Thank you. Sapphire Turner, you're next. Okay. Okay, let's shuffle for Sapphire Turner. Oh, the devil. You know, when you doing a spread, the devil came out. The devil doesn't have to mean evil or the true evil. The devil, remember, is Capricorn. So the devil here can symbolize an obstacle, something that you have to overcome. It can also mean a hardship, that you are about to enter or face. So it's not about an evil-looking guy with a pitchfork and the horns and a red tail. That's the church's fabrication. Okay. Uh-huh. 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 So here we got 7. Uh-huh. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And 7 over here. Five, 6, 7. And then we're going to use the rider deck or the weight deck to uncover the subconscious processes. So you got a 21 spread with an astrology deck and a 9-card spread with a weight deck. 7 and 9 are very important numbers, cycles. The subconscious processes. Okay. Mr. Fire Turner, let's get ready. Drink some orange juice. Okay. Let's look on what went on before, what you're going through now, and the future. What's coming? Okay. Now, Sapphire Turner. Can I have your birthday, Sapphire Turner? Can you tap out your birthday? Sapphire Turner. The 3/25, 97, March 25th, 1997. March 25th, 1997. Thank you. Okay. I just got the new list of people who are to be read, and that is Ashley Childers Sain, Betsy Day, Nicholas Nelson, Felix Sapini, Bianca Elk, Capiolani, La Ronal, Jasmine Smothers, oh, okay, Miss Smothers, Ki Kichaya, Dad God, Rosita Mukherjee, Genesis Zuleta, Genesis Zuleta, Brianna Jackson, Abraham Marin. Okay, of course, this will be after Michaela. I'm going to read after Miss Sophia Turner, Michaela Green, Jasmine S, Samantha Holt, Emily Bussey, and then I'll read Ashley Charlton and the rest from that list. Okay. All right, Miss Sophia Turner. In the past, you were lacking in faith. And there was somebody here, either a Sagittarian gentleman or person that you know from past life. And you had to go through a particular experience with this person, or this person that has Sag like energy. It can also be a Pisces, too. A Pisces person that brought some joy in your life, but also a lot of strife, a lot of drama situation. So it could be that you had a person, a Pisces or Sag, that you learned from them the negative way. Through the negative experience of knowing them, you got to learn a lot about yourself and what you enjoy and what you don't enjoy, what you endorse and what you don't endorse, what you value about yourself and what you don't. There might have been a lot of projection here between you and these people that you were involved with in. There might have been a projection to of your own lower nature. Here we have Venus in Aries, and we have incompletion here. So your evolution was not where it needed to be. You wasn't learning or evolving where you needed to evolve or grow. But these people somehow managed to give you some form of guidance, whether intentional or not, or to the interaction of you and these men or these people, you were able to pull some kind of wisdom, some kind of a learning lesson that you had coming. A lot of it had to do with the way you see things, the way your perspective on how you view things. You know, I was very narrow minded, and it took you to go through all kinds of experiences to expand your knowledge base. Your knowledge base might have been too rigid, too not inclined on being spiritual or being bent on believing in the spiritual. You might have had to have gone through a major crisis to awaken you to something more spiritual, more tangible. Yes, there's been some financial strain here, or lack of a proper judgment. Issues concerning self love and self reliance are coming, have been issues that you have to deal with, and you've experienced a lot of defeat and a lot of errors when you give your power away to another individual or to a situation. And it looks to me that you come from that background and you have done a lot. I would say a lot. You've done a lot to bring yourself out of that rut, out of that situation. You might have grown up in a poor neighborhood or what you think is poor, average, and now would like to be in the finer society, but you have to fight for it. And you're not going to be welcomed easily. You have to assert from birth your position of self sacrificing to obtain what you want. The subconscious processes that are governing this part of your psyche are uh, the Ace of Pentacles. Huh. This is something that you could not focus on if there were so many distractions around you. Too many distractions around you. I was just flying by night, making sure that you don't obtain what you want. Oh boy. The beasts of the fields. Here, there's no content. There's no content. Here's a man standing in the valley looking down below, but he's not content. He's going to walk away. More needs to be done. This is the mentality. More needs to be done. And therefore, you don't seem sometimes too happy with the results that you get. Okay, let's take a pause here. Okay. Now, what's going on in the present? What's going on now, right now, that's prompted you to seek an astrologer or reader to find out exactly what's going on? So let's take a picture and let's look at the set of images and find out what is happening now. What decisions are you making now, or have you been making that are affecting the decisions that are going to be happening tomorrow for you? Here we have, well, there's no conflict. Whatever conflict was here is no longer here. You've decided that you're not in love. You're not pretty much interested in being with someone or settling down and having a family. That's a no-no. You're more concerned about making money and being entrepreneurial. Luxury and the finer things in life are treasures that you can obtain by yourself. You don't feel that you need a man to fulfill them for you. If anything, you can charge Adam aggressively if he conforms with doing this. wealth. Look at that money, wealth. So whatever you're doing, whatever you are trying to create, again, I see the pregnancy here. It doesn't have to be the pregnancy of a child. It could be the pregnancy of a business, an organization, something dear to you that you are now creating. And I'm going to come into the fore. That also is very significant. The subconscious processes that is governing your behavior, your psychological behavior on the ground tells the answer. Here you're driven by ambition to make more money, more money. It becomes an outlet for you. Although you may not have the same luck with your ideas and projects, there might be people that are talented and have the know-how to get here. You could be that person, Aries, but it's not going to happen with a lot of strife and conflict. And here we have the poverty that is Scorpio. But even in the midst of poverty, finds it merciful to give. And that's the current spread happening now. Now we're going to take a pause, the 4-second pause, and begin the new year or the new phase. You can call it the new year because it's coming, and these phases last usually 2.5 years, reaching a peak at 2.5 years in. Let's go and look at the future and see what's going to come of the future based on the thought forms and choices that you're making now. Are you in 1 minute, please? Okay. Now we're going to look at what's coming. What is coming? And how prepared are you, Mrs. Turner? Okay, let's look at the first one, the sun. The sun is the highest key in the entire decade, and it happens to come out reversed. When it comes out reversed, there's some adjustments that have to be made. You're very hard worker, and you always do things in a diligent way. So it's not the work. So don't think that it's your work. It's not your mind. It's not your word. You have, how can I put it out? A powerful negotiating way about you. You don't make mistakes like many people do. You pretty much have things on the up and up, on the up and up. Um, the sun here is reversed, which means that your timing is off. You might have to consider the timing. The timing is the factor that can make that can sabotage your efforts. You have to allow time here to make the to speak for itself. Allow time to speak for itself, and you're going to see how things are going to start to fall into place. They're going to start to modulate themselves. Okay. The Eon. There's a part of you that's very spiritual, almost magical. You don't seem to think much of it. And that's because deep down, the humanity, unlike Pisces, you know that the humanity is beautiful and spiritual. But that beauty of spirituality and the ego don't mix. You have to find a way to bring them to balance. And that is going to be part of the lesson. Also, you have to be careful not to act too harshly with yes and no's and closed doors, because you might be denying blessings that may be coming to you. Yeah. You're gonna close certain doors. There's a young child here. I see a young child. Either wants to be with you or you want to be with it. And it's not the time right now. This could be spiritual, or this could be something coming down the pipeline sooner or later. Okay. Lots of activity. Lots of activity. Huh. I see the Taurian symbol for success. Again, success will occur once you master the art of communication. You are going to confront this old time enemy and finally put things to a close. Now, the subconscious processes. What is the energy behind the action? Wow. You are to encounter extraterrestrials in your lifetime. Secondly, something significant needs to happen. And only Tesla can do it. Until he does it, it will never be discovered. This was a little bit of a trance that came in. Again, no defeat. Your moral fiber will be in question, and you can go the good path or the bad path. Yes, God loves us all. Well, gives us individual love according to our deeds. And that concludes the reading for Sapphire Turner. Okay, I'll take 1 minute or 2 minutes to replenish the energy. Okay. Miss Sapphire Turner, you have 3 questions. 3 questions. Let's organize these cards for you. What is that question? Okay. No questions for Miss Sapphire Turner. So we're gonna consider the next person in line, and that is Michaela Green. Michaela Green is Michaela Green in the house. Michaela Green. We are waiting for Michaela Green. Michaela Green. Michaela Green, is she in the salon? Michaela Green. Oh, great, Michaela Green. You are next. Okay. Okay. Michaela Green here, the vibration of the cards are a little heavy. They're a little dense. There might be something going on that might be a little bit intense or a little deep. I'm getting intensity, very heavy, dense. Okay. Okay. And now for the subconscious processes that governs or that's behind each spread. And for that, and for that we use the the weight deck. Okay. The subconscious processes that governs the reading is the hidden force behind the externalized force that we see before us. Right. And the current. Got heavier as it got down here, the middle pillar. You're probably going through your worst now. Okay, we have the sun in that position. Okay, Michaela Green, what is your birthday? Michaela Green. No, I don't see Michaela. Hold on 1 second. Let me just double check this. Michaela, September 7th, 1997. Hello, everybody else. How's everybody doing? Okay, you're born on the 7th. You're born on the 7th, the number of God. You are already a born leader with some powerful abilities. Your abilities are very executive. Generically speaking, everybody, you're the type of Virgo that people like. Hmm. Very heavy energy. I'm beginning to start, and I'm gonna flip. You usually flip the middle pillar, but they're pushing me back and then forward, like a stop and go motion. So your life has been a series of goals and sudden stops, like a knee-jerk action, without your awareness. Well, that's because you were being spared. You have guardian angels that surround themselves around you. You're a very special person, Michaela. You have a lot of people that pray for you. You have a strong prayer group, prayer based, and they are sitting right next to me, and they are contemplating or supervising how the reading is going. They are the ancestors, and their energy is coming through. Wow. They insist. So we're going to start with what happened before, what went on before. And here we go. You've had some successes in your life. No apologies here. You've also had luxury, abundance, prosperity. You had a new job, your friends, but you were never really quite happy, never really quite satisfied with what they gave you or what you had to offer. And they also sense that they sense that you have the ability to. Hmm. You got a job, and this job either it didn't pan out the way you wanted, or you did not get what you want. Somehow the job ended up being more tedious than a blessing. Hmm. Here you have a change. There were a couple of things that were compounding your experience. Things weren't so great in the love department at home, and even though the job situation was increasing or was trying making a turnaround, your own turn was did not happen for the best. It happened for the worst. But you were able to somehow manage. This is quite a complex. Hmm. Hold on, I'm still analyzing. Hmm. Okay, let's look at the middle. Your relationship is not falling apart, it's not broken. It's gone through its challenges, but he's not going anywhere and you're not going anywhere. So this is excellent. You're not, if you have a partner and you guys are fighting or there's an altercation and there's a threat, is leaving you alone, you're not going to be left alone. You're going to be with your partner even though you won't be together. There'll be a separation. Let's see. This relationship that you're in is a little tough. You're going through stuff, but in the end, you come out a winner. It seems that every time you take a rest, the soul comes out. There's somebody to challenge you, but at the same time, you gain the ace of cups, the rewards. And here, Cancer, excellent. Whatever turmoil you're going through in a relationship, it is a growing pain. It is a growing process. It is a series of processes that you have to go through. All couples have to go through no name, losing and failing. Although it is a part of life, it doesn't have it doesn't have to be you. You find ways of making your defeats successes. Very good. Meditating in that card. The subconscious processes. Let me go backwards and look at the subconscious processes that took place in the past. You had more than enough money in the past that you were able to be shielded once you went through your crisis. Once you went through your crisis. And you did go through it. You went through every single crisis. Sure did. Huh. You're ready to give, very giving. You were making the money. You know how to make that money and how to implement it. And you work hard for what you keep. You have material substance, and that can be your wealth. Let's see. Now let's jump into the. It's a heavy reading. It's pretty heavy. It's laden with heaviness. The subconscious processes. Uh-huh. You have it in you to discipline your mind and begin to expand your consciousness. You might need to give back in the level of service, volunteer work. With every money that you're making, you should be giving that back. Or more, or if not, there could be a ramification where the mother might suffer, a child myself from something punitive. The lesson here is to obey the child, obey the parent, the father, the mother that was taken away. This seems a little complicated here because it moves in and out, and it usually lets me know if it's something that's coming or not. But this is long time coming, and I think I'm picking up on it. Let's see. The what's coming is victory, but the devil came out. So there's some obstacles or challenges heading your way. You have to really be an emperor or an empress to defeat it. This is an emotional ambition, a personal best. You know you have to. You know you have to walk the walk and talk the talk. Without these two cards, the Capricorn card, the Moon card, you can stay with. The Capricorn card is very strategic. You don't want people to to see you make moves. Because if that's the case, then you're going to be making let's see. The other two spreads, here we go. Here that's what there's so much resistance here. There is a resistance here to change or afraid to change. And that's gonna be really unfortunate. Because the opposite polarity is here, the man that you find the way out of it. Hmm. You gotta focus more if you're studying or on your studies, focus more, concentrate more, and give more effort. So this is gonna pay out very, very well for you in tomorrow. Okay? Here, let's see. Again, we have the devil. But the devil is coming out upside down. So you know what to do to defeat it. You take good advice and you heed what you've been taught. This is what you are avoiding. And you will avoid it. Okay, okay. And we're done with Michaela Green. Okay. Time to fumigate the cards. To do the second shuffle roundup. Okay. We're gonna give a minute to fumigate the space. and go on to the next name, 5 minute interval. Okay, then the anointing, the oil, prepare for the next reading. So that's it overboard. Okay. Now we go with Jasmine S. Jasmine in the house. Hold on while I get her energy ready.
Fernando,
Yeah.
are you finished?
No. I think I. Oh, stop. All right. Miss Turner, Miss Michaela Green, then Jasmine, your energy was so heavy that it actually put me in a trance. And they revealed to me a whole picture of a situation that's going on. And they won't let me discuss it in the air. I mean, it was like a whole picture from beginning, middle, and end. Beginning, middle, and end. It was like wow, and I think it's too personal to actually put it on the air like that. So I'm gonna give you a partial of it, and the other partial will be done privately through email on the following day. But definitely was not expecting, and it was definitely a past life recall, but connected to this life. Usually, past lives don't come through in the readings like that. When they do, there has to be a reason for them. They just don't happen, like randomly like that. Uh, I'm getting a phone call, but I won't be able to answer it since I'm still doing the streaming. So Ms. Jasmine S, we're going to begin, and it's going to be modified. Part of it will be given here. The other part shall be given privately. Oh, it was so strong that it was causing blisters. This requires a separation and a division. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Intense. Okay. And now we use the weight deck to describe. Oh, there it is. There's a past life reading. There's a card flipping. There's Pisces in the 12th house, the past life. So this might be a past life recall. Very rare. I'm gonna tell you, it's very rare that should be happening. And for this type of reading, I'm gonna need the alcohol. Okay, 1 second, guys. While I will get me some Campari for this reading. This is heavy. Again, usually past life recall readings do not come up like this. Putting some Florida water on in cases like this. Okay. Very heavily charged energy. Okay, we're back. We are back. Jasmine. What is going on, Jasmine? This is quite a heavy duty. I have some sauce water with a little Campari, and that creates like a spritz. Okay, Jasmine. Thank you. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes these trances happen. Jasmine S. Is in the house. Is she here, Jasmine? Jasmine Smothers. Yes. the March 9th, 1997. Let us read what Mrs. Jasmine has to say before we begin. Okay. She was born in 1987, born at 5:11 a.m., Cancer Moon, Aquarius Venus, and Taurus Mars. Question: cracked a double yolked egg last week. Any meaning? Yes, that is a meaning. I'll let you know what that is after I give you the reading. And the second question is my soulmate twin flame a Capricorn? All right, let's see. What's important now, Jasmine, is that there's a past life. It's interesting, Jasmine, that you're having this question because this was a very heavy. When I tell you it was heavy, heavy, and again, you must have had been wanting this question to have been answered for quite some time. You must have been on a quest to ask these questions because clearly it's coming across in the reading. I mean, now, even in the trance state, and it almost took me out for a good 10 minutes. And that's how it seemed like. And again, past lives reading don't occur like that. How'd you do the cigarette electronic, the weed. It is what it is. How would you keep me up? Let's focus on what happened in the past. For you, Jasmine. You had lost your job or you had changed your job. And there's been some bad blood because of it. Some kind of gossip or some kind of hearsay or something that was said or some cruel language that was exchanged cost you your job. I also get here a lot of slander. Like you've been the victim of a slander. What you've been wanting has not been working out. There's an Aquarius person in your past, or an Aries person, or person with Aquarius rising, or Aquarius with an Aries rising, that holds a significance to you. You hold them dear. Someone to enjoy being with, and someone in which you shared equally in values. There's been some heartbreak here, like a heartache, but the person is not out of the picture. This relationship is not over yet. No doubt. There's been drama, drama, drama. But this is not the one that ends the count. You're not down for the count on this at all. What's the subconscious process? Hmm. You met your match with this person. You met your match. This person gave you a run for your money, but it did not turn out to be what you thought. This person presented an illusion to you that yeah, you bought into it. This person did not represent what you thought. But that led to great disappointment, but also a great union, another level of understanding. It's almost like you guys became friends, or should be, or should have been. There was a reconciliation that occurred that was a positive one, in which communication played a key role in understanding each other, or understanding things a little bit better. I get a lot of hate at the jobs, a lot of hate. But this was an energy of the past. Let's see if more of the same energy is still occurring now. Excuse me. Let's see if some of this energy is occurring now. If it's more of the same. Here in the current position, we have, uh-oh, the sun is reversed. That's not a good sign. You know, the sun is the highest key in the birth chart. And when the sun is reversed, nothing goes right. Here I see the sun reversed. So this can mean two things. It can mean that you yourself are causing your own pain, your own set of circumstances that's bringing about the sorrow that's here. Or you could be the perpetrator. You could be the one victimizing and attacking people or hurting people either directly or indirectly based on what you're doing. But what I get here with the moon so close to the 10th house, not the moon, I'm sorry, the sun. The sun so close to the 10th house and reversed means that you might have an attitude that might need revamping or fixing or redirecting. You might have some anger in you and it's not coming out, or you're not letting it out, and therefore it's affecting your overall health and the perspective and how you look at things. You're not happy at the moment, and you don't feel like you've won any footing on the situation. You have a lot of energy, a lot of spunk, and that carries you through. But deep down, there's an apparent loneliness, and you quite bravely stand upon it. You will want to have a little luxury, a little, some, but even that's missing. Plates, dishes, glasses, mugs, pretty things like that, very cancer, being denied, blood taken away. You don't want to give that back either. You don't want to give the goodness that has been bestowed upon you. You don't want to do it. It's like negative selfishness because you didn't obtain something in equal footing with everybody else. Now you feel that you are in the position to help people with that process, and like you, who was today a prophet for many generations to come, you tend to, and there's an example like a retaliation effect. Like if someone does something to you, you do it to them, like an Indian giver. That's the feeling and the notion that I got. And I was able to connect that or correlate that with universal appeal. Universal appeal will use the French date of the emancipation as the date of the person. Uh, in your case, that's neither here nor there. That's just the way that we process and do birth charts. Um, there hasn't been much luxury and much abundance, just raw success, but not to the extent that you can make that success luxurious for you. It's just one of many pegs that you have to win in order to live better than the devil down here on earth. And that's just what it is. But it's not forever and it's not constant. Something else is trying to talk through me to you, and it's quite stern. It feels like a father, very fatherly, very fatherly, and very stern. It's almost like warning not to make the same mistake twice. What is the subconscious processes? You gotta work hard. It's the same like you are inclined to hard work. There is a gentleman coming, a young guy, very handsome guy, a Pisces. But he's gonna be too immature to really offer you what you need. And he does want to provide what you need, but he's not at his evolution capable of providing your needs. Maybe some of your wants, but not your needs. And did I mention that this person is a lot younger and he's a Leo? And or he might be comparable to your age, but act like a teenager, and therefore may not have the mental maturity to be taken seriously. This is something that's happening now, or someone with Leo on the ascendant. Okay. Mm. The past life recall hasn't showed up its face yet, but it was heavy. Let me tell you, it was heavy. It was quite heavy. This person was born with you in other lifetimes, but the person is not with you now. He's in another star system than you are. He chose not to reincarnate back here, but you did. And he's talking to you. I know it sounds ridiculous. I know it sounds outrageous. But through the aura and the chakras, he can still communicate to you from the other planets and the other worlds that he's in. There is a way, but I don't teach this just anybody. It has to be initiated, and these are very jealously guarded secrets. There is a way that you can tap into your soulmate and not be fragmented because he's right now living another existence in another star system. But you can connect to him. It means having to learn a skill that the rest of humanity has not learned yet because it's not time for that life wave to evolve. But it already has in the other solar systems and in the other planetary systems. So when I'm showing you this beauty, this splendor, is it's all that is contained within you and within God in you. The seed, your seed can create all kinds of things, or buy all kinds of things and create them. There's a lot of creativity here. Ah, creativity that served you well in other lifetimes. Yeah. I still don't see a correlation between this life and the last one. Yeah, I just got the revelation. So I gotta leave elect by his little gin and his thank you for clarifying that. And it's funny because here the relationship of the twin flame took place of a brother. I am getting a brotherly. Something happened at a particular age, at a certain age, in which the dynamics changed between you and this person. Now, it stands to question if it was a good shift or a bad shift, but a shift nonetheless, it was. Okay, now they're making me eat cupcake. Mm-hmm. With the frosting. It's for more energy. In a minute, we're going to reveal the future spread. What's coming your way? In the current situation, what's keeping you unhappy is not anyone. You might have felt a certain way because of how you were treated. But if you still, it looks to me that you're still going through the situation that you're going through. And that you still don't feel quite the same or resolved, even with the reading. To answer your question, for number one, yes, you have encountered your soulmate before, yes. And I get Sagittarian energy, galloping energy. This could be the ascendant or the moon placing, not necessarily the ascendant. Let's take a closer look at what's to come, what the future is bringing you, Jasmine. Oh, wonderful. Look at that. Money, wealth, no more drama. Mary J. Blige, right? The album. Oh, lovely. Although you're not in love, love is in the air. And like, be careful with a child in pregnancy, but I see this not coming to terms, full term. So you have a choice to either make that happen or not. The only pregnancy you should be concerned about is the one that you're going to create with your hands. That's going to award you a great job and great living of luxury and prosperity. The subconscious processes will be the emperor, the sun, which came out reverse. Here it is upside up. The sun, there's the baby. And ambition. Slow down your ambition. Slow it down. Because you're going to obtain what you want. And when you get it, be sparing me about it. That's reading. Unless you have 2 questions, 3 questions. Again, talking to Jasmine S. Okay. Let's see what Miss Jasmine has to say. Food and water, y'all. Jasmine, thank you, Jasmine. I guess she's happy. Excellent, 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 excellent. Okay, we're done with Jasmine S. And now we're gonna go with Samantha Holt. Samantha Holt. Samantha Holt is Samantha Holt in the house. Samantha Hall, let's give it another 5 minutes while we wait for Samantha Hall. Okay. Samantha Holt. Let's see. Samantha Holt. She's Kia. Samantha is Kia, is what I'm being told. No. The light bringer. The light bringer. Are you Samantha Holt? Oh, Samantha Holt. Thank you. She's here. Samantha Holt. Wonderful. Samantha Holt. Here we go. Oh, Samantha, look what I see behind the deck. The evil eye. Ooh, what's going on, Samantha? Who's throwing you evil eye? Or are you throwing evil eye at somebody? Because, it goes both ways, Well, let's find out. Let's find out who is throwing evil eye at you. Or whom are you throwing evil eye to? Right, oh. You'll never get used to the heavy cars, A 21 spread card with 7. And now For the subconscious processes, what is the energy that drives the current reading? Okay. Okay. The beginning, the middle, and the end. 3 decks. Now I need 5 more minutes so the spirit can connect. Uh, and this is for Samantha Holt. Samantha Holt. Okay, Samantha Holt. Let us begin, Samantha, with the past. Your immediate past. What went on there? What had happened before? An opportunity came and went. You had some ideas for making money. They came and went. You had plenty of obstacles, and many aggressive men wanted to dominate you. But to retain your good spirit, your innocent spirit, to fight the fight that you under heavy afflictions. Excellent. The worst is over. You have experienced failure financially and in a relationship. I mean, you almost lost the shirt off your back. Almost. It certainly didn't appear that way. He's gonna get. He's gonna get the just desserts. But you've survived the worst of the worst. Let's see what your hidden strengths are, or were that helped you and assisted you during that crisis. The Tower, Mars. It was destined to crumble upon you, and it did. Now the lesson begins. No more false starts or promises. Focus on the money, focus on the goal, your graduation. Yeah, you can focus on the money and not focus on the stuff that money will be buying you. So focus on the content that you're going to be getting. And trust me, uh, it's not being taken without notice. You're being observed. Just like this page is observing the pinnacle, they are observing you. In the present, what do we have? Uh-huh. There's the evil eye. And there is the queen, and there is the defeat card. It's not gonna either you're not gonna succeed in bringing down this person to your evil eye, or they won't succeed in hurting you. I see you here having a lot of energy, but no inner peace. Uh, you try to reason with the person, and it's been futile. No joke, no wisdom, and when probably okay. Here we see the three fates, the King of Cups, and we have the King of Pentacles. So which one do you want to be? You want to be the King of Cups, which confers royalty. He runs into the town and he will throwing pennies and coins out into the street for persons to get. And then they have to primitive, primitive. You lived as far back as the Stone Age. You lived during that period. Okay. The King of Pentacles suggests that financially you should be okay. You should be doing okay. You might get rattled and shaken, but it's going to be nothing serious. Don't get me wrong, the person who's doing the hex on you is trying to be serious, but because they don't know what they're doing, we're openly. Hmm. Still calling and it's still talking to me about you, Jasmine. Huh. Give us a minute here. Okay. Here we have what's to come. Wonderful. If you don't want the relationship to fall apart or to break, it's not. The person's not going anywhere. Yes, the person is difficult, and there'll be more of the same still coming. But with it comes the Ace of Cups, and you prefer him this way. He doesn't have any courage and prowess when the things are not working in that department, and it's causing him to. It's causing him to go away. But in thought, not in action, not yet. But there is no disappointment concerning you and your partners. Things will stabilize. His demeanor and his character is not going to change. He is who he is. But the context of how he treats you will improve, giving you a greater sense of appreciation and respect and value. And if you don't even have a partner, this is what's coming. This is certainly what's coming. The three subconscious processes, and they're all dealing with money. You know that money is an ebb and flow as a currency. You have it one moment, you know that you might not have it the next one. Huh. That's the reading. Samantha Holt, Mrs. Holt, that is the reading. If you have further questions, send it to my email and I will pick it up through the email. Let's take a 5-minute interval break because this can be very draining work. Boom. Wow, that was another knockout. And that was a heavy one. I don't know if that one was too long going on. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible when it happens that way. Because you have absolutely no control at all. You're at the mercy. And they zap the energy. We are gonna take an hour break and return. This is quite a little bit of energy. So this energy we have to return to it. Okay.